friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. Well, first of all, welcome to my desk that's not as messy as usual. We will empty the trash to start off like we normally do here. And, oh, it's actually almost time to take out the big trash. I'm going to be working on a prompt. It's Junk Journal July. So this is my journal for Junk Journal July. And I wanted to work on a page. Now, I will tell you, this is not today's page. But I wanted to play with some of my ribbons and stuff, and I just wanted to put it on this page. So the prompt is for the 20th of January, and the prompt is texture. So I will link Meg's channel below. She has just done a fabulous job with Junk Journal July, and this year she has recruited some amazing, talented artists that are doing all the prompts. So they are like, go to her channel and see what each of them, including her, have done. It's just cool. But anyway, I'm not doing anything extravagant. I am including the prompt for most of the days. I'm including the prompt in my daily, like, creative daily journal. So I'm not doing a separate journal or anything like that. So their pages are, you know, often just a page with the prompt. But I'm including it with my daily journaling. I cannot handle, you know, two journals at this point. So let's see here. Let me make sure I have you. Let's do a little bit like that. Okay. So for texture, I just thought, I mean, gosh, there's a lot we could do for texture, but I thought I wanted to use up some of my ribbons. So I got out my ribbons and yumminess, and I cut some pieces that I liked. Okay. And this is what we're working with. So I posted my ribbon holders. I don't know what you call them. Let's see. Let's see if I can get them out for you, and I'll show you. How about that? I have cut, this is how I keep my ribbons and pieces of material. So, and I did kind of like color block them, if you will. So this is more like reds, and then, you know, they're just a little bit by color, but they're pieces of actual ribbon or yarn or fabrics. They're pieces of clothing that I've cut up. Like this was a little girl's dress. Okay. So anyway, this is kind of how I keep them, which is just this beautiful thing of yumminess. All right. So, and that, whoops, is on a little holder on one of my carts behind me. So, ooh, all of that to say, oh, here it is. Okay. So I went ahead and just cut some that I wanted to use in this page. Now, what do we have to use on this page? As you can see, I have the blue piece of paper on this side. This piece of paper was the see-through envelope, and I have added, it did not have a page number on it. It was empty, and I appreciate not everyone's, but some of you left some suggestions and comments like, hey, try this or try that. And I loved all of those. I, however, decided to go ahead and document my son's Hawaii trip on those two pages. So I will show that to you, you know, later when I do a flip or whatever. So that's what's showing through here. Now, I did, however, leave it open. So if I want to go in here and add something else, like a different piece of paper, I still have that option. But for right now, if we don't do anything else, or if I want to add a photo or whatever else behind there, I have the ability to do that. I have access to this pocket still, okay? But for right now, I want to add texture. So it's not, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to do two things. And I can't decide what I want to do first, but I think, ooh, well, I know what I want to do first, and I know probably what I should do first. How about that? So, whoa, dropping stuff. Okay. I want to add some nail polish. Now, I love using nail polish, especially glitter. I want to use this one right here, but it's almost out. So that's the one we're going to use. It's like chunky and glittery and yummy. So I might have to add a little something to it. Now, what I should do is paint this first. I'm going to have to maybe mess with this a little bit. It's one, almost empty, and two, really thick. So I'll have to add a little bit of polish remover or something in there. I should paint it first, let it dry, and then do the ribbons. That's not going to happen. Okay. We're going to do ribbons is what we're going to do. All right. So I'm just going to, I thought for texture, let's see, two things. I'm going to add some with staples and I'm going to add some with eyelets. And I thought that would give us some texture. I don't, my other thought, here's my other thought. I was going to run a piece of tape down here, like double-sided tape, and just make, you know how we make like scrappy tape, but I was going to make it with fabric. But that doesn't give me exactly what I want with this. And so I want some staples on here. So I have a stapler out, like, ooh, with like not a lot of staples. So it's okay. We're just going to staple these suckers on here is what we're going to do. And what else? I think, let's see. I had some really thin ones that I thought probably would not, that's not even a thing, Allison. See, where did they go? I might have lost them. They'll show up. I had a couple other thin ones that they probably fell off of here. Will not probably hold in a staple. I may have to cut another piece. I probably have dropped them on the floor at this point of my day. So I thought maybe we would put those in the eyelets. So I thought it might be fun to put some eyelets in here. And I can make them come through this side if I want. So let's just start with that. And then I'm going to paint it last and then I'll walk away and let it dry, right? And that may not even be a today thing. Okay. So I'm using my crocodile. This is my original sized one. You can see it's so old. I've worn down the thing right here, but it works beautifully still. So it came with, it came in this case. I have one linked below in my box for you guys. It's not this exact one, but you can find something similar, right? It's this, but it doesn't, I don't think, come with this exact case, okay, or these exact eyelets anymore. Because if we're going to be very honest, these are very old and never been used. So now we're using them, okay? That's the whole point of all of this, okay? So my thought was I would maybe pull some of these orange flowers. I don't know. There's a blue one. I think I'm going to stick with the orange, to be honest. There's some orange on this other page. I think we'll just stick with orange. I think it's going to be fine. I'm going to do, well, I'll do 3. 3 is a good number, right? If we want to do more later, we'll add more. It's okay. So I'm just going to kind of go 1, 2, and 3 on here because that's, you know, what makes me happy. So if you're not familiar with this, it has hole punches, it has 2 sizes, and then it has the eyelet setter right here. So, and I need to probably do this from the other side because I have some stuff over here. So let's flip it right here for really quick. Whoops, whoops, whoops. The eyelets are going everywhere. All right, let's do 1, 2, and I have this taped up here. Now, this is a giant envelope. This whole page is a giant envelope. It's the front and back of this signature. I opened it all up. So you can see this is the fold over. I like the fold over. I'm going to leave it just as this. I'm not going to push it down or anything because I like that it flips up. Here is the deciding factor of the day. Do we want the flowers on this side or do we want them on the other side? I'm going to put them on this side because, well, you know, why not? Okay, so then we put the eyelet in here. I need to, sorry, switch the nub to the right. There we go. All right, and then we'll set the eyelet. Ooh, I maybe chose the wrong bottom. That's interesting. I thought I chose the right bottom. What happened there? It just is not. That's interesting. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's an eyelet. It's okay. Maybe I won't press as hard either. You actually don't have to. Oh, that one came through as well. Huh. Well, I obviously have the wrong bottom on here. And I already lost the other eyelet. I sure did. Do you see it? I see it. There it is. Okay. So we'll just set this other one. They're coming up, you know, through the bottom a little bit. It's okay. I just have the wrong, but it's fine. It is fine. Now, what I'm going to do is work on it from this side though. So here are the ribbons we're going to work with. We'll put this guy away. Something like that, right? Okay. Excellent. And there's no rhyme or reason. My brain wants to, maybe I see 4 whites in here, and I would maybe space those out a little bit. This I will probably put through a hole. I guess we'll start down here. Now, I didn't cut them a specific length or anything. This is going to be actually a little short, but it's okay. We're going to add a bunch of ribbons coming off the side for texture. And then we're also going to add some glitter nail polish. Yes, we could add glitter Mod Podge. Yes, we could. But I think the nail polish has like more of an actual glitter to it. And yeah. All right. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was going to do when I cut these. I just thought I was going to maybe staple them on. So they're like maybe a little short, but not really. They're looking fine. Okay, this one I'm actually going to save because I know I have like this weird little tiny string thing, and yeah, it's not going to go through I don't think the staple will hold it. So I think we'll save that one. And then I think I'll start with some white. And now this is interesting because I actually think I want the staple on this side, but the ribbon on the other. Does that make sense? I don't know. Let's see here. This is like a very old staple. This is not the easiest way to do this. Oh, see, we're going to have some issues this morning. Let's see what I have over here. What do I have in here? The staple might be a little bit more forgiving with my wanting to work on both sides at the same time. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so that's the way that's going to look. And then on this side, yeah, it's stapled there. Okay, cool. So that's what we're going to do, which just means I got to flip back and forth a lot. So just hang on for the ride, I guess. I don't know. So I'm tempted to cut this one in half. It's very thick. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe not quite in half, but then we have this piece. Yeah. Okay, we'll do something like that. And I'm just, oh, so I barely caught that one. Okay, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm going to put this up here because I'm envisioning, like I have a green. This green's going to kind of go up there. Let's do an orange. This orange is fun. It's actually a pillowcase. Again, some of these I cut a little wide. I don't know if I could fold it. I guess I could. And we'll put it down here on the corner. Do we like that? Not particularly. I'll put it right here behind these shoes and see if I can catch it. Yeah, well, how to not staple. Here's what I could have done, and I thought about doing, is adding like a strip of paper, right? Stapling them all to the strip of paper and then gluing the paper down. That would have been maybe easier. I'm not too sure it would have given me like all of this look that I'm looking for here. So we'll just painfully continue with this. Not too sure. Barely again. So I might go in with a little bit of glue. I might go in with another staple. Do we care if we have extra staples? Is there such a thing as an extra staple? No, that's perfect. Okay. Let's see what else. Here's a blue. Just some material. Now this definitely has like, you know, a side to it. So if we wanted it to be like definitely one-sided, you would double fold it kind of like that. If we want it to kind of show up on both sides, you could just single fold it. So obviously both sides have, and I guess we'll just do that because we don't want one of the sides to be left out. I mean, this is going to benefit both sides, right? Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm struggling a little bit because I want to keep you on camera and I'm not too sure I even have done that. So let's, I missed it. All right, I'm trying not to get the green thing in here. Come on, little guy, you got to scooch over. All right. All right, so there's a blue. I kind of have you. I'm also realizing that I may not get to use all my things, and so I'm wanting to choose carefully. I do like the blue. I think this one's going to go up here at the top. I'm digging on this green fringe thing, so we'll put him up here, knowing did I get it? Oh, I did. Okay, that's exciting. What else? What else do you think? I like this blue. I don't want it right next to that blue. I probably should have put it, well, we still have some room to play if we want to. I may not use all the whites. Here's another orange. I think we should maybe put that guy right in here to sandwich the blue. Do we like that? Sure. Actually, I'm going to move it up just a little bit. I'm going to cut this guy just a little bit down. And fold him like that. Does that look okay? That's two materials together. There's a lot that goes into this, right? There's a lot in my brain. Let's see. Here's a little piece of lace. We'll maybe do that right there. Well, we definitely got that one. That was a nice fat staple sound. If you didn't hear that, it was like chunk. I do have a piece of this, which is the dish towel that we used for the cover. This is actually already doubled. This is the seam of it, so it's doubled. It's just kind of thick is my whole point in saying that. Maybe we'll cut this end off. That's kind of fun. Okay. We may not need to nail polish at all. No, I'm going to because I still have all this. Okay, so we are kind of, yeah, we're kind of getting full here. Okay, that's where I want that green thing. It's sort of green. It's a little short. I wish I had cut it a little bit longer. But again, I didn't know what I was doing with these. I just knew I wanted to include them somehow. So, and no, my staples are not straight. And no, I do not care. Okay, well, that's kind of fun. I have the wanting almost, but I don't know if I have the room. Let's see. I really like this material. I'd like to include that. I'm going to move these off to the side for just a minute. I guess I can put them here. I don't like them there at all. Okay. So that's kind of what we look like so far. I'm wanting another one down here, but not the blue because it has a little blue ribbon. Look at this batik. Oh, I love it. I am liking this orange right here, so we'll do that. Flip you around one more time. All right, that's exciting. Look at what fun that is, you guys. Okay, that's exciting. So, yeah, so I think that's enough for me, and we did not use these. So, I could still make a piece of tape. Should we do that? Let's do a piece of tape. Whether or not we use it on this piece of, or this page, doesn't matter. You can, you can make scrappy tape with whatever you want. You can use material, obviously. You could use, I use pieces of paper. Lots of people have done this. Now this, okay, some people cover their tape and then cut it off and it's super clean, like a piece of tape. And then other people leave it scrappy and like all over the place. I tend to leave it pretty scrappy, but I'm curious. I have to think for just a second. I am almost going to, I'm going to make it short on one side. If I want to cut off one side and make it straight, I will. And then the other side, I'm going to leave long. Now, these are probably too long depending on what we're going to do with it, right? So, but we will just play with it and see. Otherwise, we'll cut it off and add it to the bottom of the tape. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I don't know. Sometimes my brain makes sense to me and not to others. It's okay. And I am just obviously quickly putting these on here. This one is so much fun, this piece of lace or trim or whatever it's called. This has love on it. I'm going to put... What I'd like to do is layer that just a little bit so it goes like that. Did I do that right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm not doing this right. I'm not doing this right at all. Let's rethink it, Allison. Well, that one doesn't, these don't matter actually. This one matters. Does this one matter? This one matters. I was thinking the other side was going to be the front, and it's not. This side is going to be the front. So let's just redo that really quickly. Okay. Now that's too bad but that's all right. The love will be right on the tape. I thought the love might be hanging off, but it's not going to be, but that's okay. It's perfect, just like that. All right, and we have some yellow. You guys, that silly piece of other stuff that I cut, it's going to turn up here very soon, and it's this little tiny, it's not thread, but it's very thin, so it'll turn up. It's okay. Let's get some green on here. We don't have to stick all of this down. I'm going to stick the green down first. Whoops. There we go. Then we'll put the blue back over it. It's a little, this eyelash stuff is a little finicky sometimes. And then, let's see, that's kind of fun. And do we like this whole thing of blue or half the blue? And we don't need this plain white cotton, I guess. I'm not too sure if this, oh yeah, it does. Okay. I didn't know if this sticky would come through this. Okay. So that is actually like a piece of tape. I will cut off one side here. Well, yeah, we're going to cut off one side. And I'm not too sure if we'll use it, like I said, on this page or not, but it's okay. It's ready to go. I'm going to leave it in my journal on this page. Ooh, I got to clean my scissors. I'm going to leave it in my journal on this page. So we have it if we want it. We obviously could run it off this side. We could do, we could do whatever we want with it is what we could do. But I'm going to leave it here for an option, okay? Now, do we have any way to get this nail polish out? Let me put this stapler away. I think I'm going to have to add, yeah. I'm going to have to go get some nail polish remover and thin this out because this will be the end of this. But I think it'll look really fun and tie in with the colors. That's assuming we even keep these colors, but it'll look fun for here. So that's going to be my texture, at least the first layer of texture. My other thought is I might get out some modeling paste and do some stenciling or something else on the background, like up here, to add some texture to this page so it's ready to go for journaling. But I'm not too sure. So I'm not going to watch you make me dig this nail polish out of this bottle. I will go mess with this. I will come back and put a layer down, and then I'm going to obviously have to leave it open and let it dry. But thanks for coming along. I think it's just a fun way to use up some of my ribbons and stuff like that. And I'm totally happy with this on the edge, and it's like super fun. So that will be our criteria for texture for Junk Journal January. All right. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I hope you're journaling. I hope you're making memories, and I really appreciate this community and you being here and being a part of it. So thanks for watching, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.